They will run you dizzy.
You don't know.
They will pile falsehood on top of falsehood until you can't tell a lie from the truth, and you won't even want to. That's how the powerful keep their power. Don't you read the paper?
Reporters at the New York Times, they're corporate lobbyists.
The other night I was watching a local newscast, and there and behold, I saw a picture of Donald Trump as a young man standing with his father in front of a building in Brooklyn, New York. And I said, oh, I recognize that building. I know that man. That's Donald Trump. And that's where I shot a movie with a man named Carroll O'Connor, who was famous for a character he created called Archie Bunker on a television show, All in the Family. In that day, in that time, Archie Bunker was the most famous bigot in America. People tuned in every time he was on the air to see what Archie was going to say, but he never said anything half as evil or as devastating or as cruel or as threatening as the Republican candidate today, Donald J. Trump. And I am here to tell you, as a man who's just remembered that he produced a movie in Trump Village in the early 70s when Donald J. Trump was being called upon by the government to explain his conduct and was settled for criminal activity by scaring the shit out of his tenants in Trump Village, just the way he's scaring the nation. Anyway, I'm here to tell you that we made a movie all about that. It was called Law and Disorder. Carroll O'Connor starred in it, and I will tell you right now that Carroll O'Connor hated Donald J. Trump, and he would not meet with Donald J. Trump when Trump was running Trump Village, which is where our tragic comedy took place. In fact, Carroll O'Connor was so against the likes of Donald Trump and what he did to the community, what he did to his tenants, and the way he turned one tenant against the other and had them snitching on each other and saying where they went during the day and had them watched. And these were middle-class people, decent middle-class people. And I was watching on television where Trump was talking about Hillary Clinton didn't know what C meant. On particular documents, he said, she doesn't know what C means. He laughed and derided her. But let me say that on his tenant forms, if somebody came in of color, a person of color, that was listed on a C on Donald Trump's forms. Donald J. Trump. And by the way, he called his father, he put up a plaque for his father, putting his name as Jesus. Anyway, I'm about to put up a scene from this film, which I co-wrote and produced, directed by Ivan Passer, who had just fled a dictatorial country, Czechoslovakia, which was taken over by the communists, and he knew tyranny when he saw it. So this is a little bit longer than I intended to be about the introduction to this. It's not even an introduction. I also put in a shot I found of myself as a young actor with Ernest Borgnine, who is another man who put his career on the line to appear in a movie about what happens when citizens take arms in their own hands and essentially take up arms against each other. And Donald J. Trump, as he will tell you, is worse than a crook. He accuses people of being crooks, but Donald J. Trump is a fraud, and he hurts the people he gets involved with, and he survives on bankrupting people, and he survives on terrifying people. So we made a comedy about that. And there's a scene in there I wrote about a rape. We wrote a scene about a rape, and it's a kind of comic scene which arose out of the situation that these people were involved in. Sorry for such a long intro to this. The movie was called Law and Disorder, and it was shot at Trump Village, and we need to expose everything we can about this man because we don't want him as our president.
is concerned. We have the auxiliary police force who are bringing you these lectures and are very happy to bring this series for the first time to the people of Co-op Village. We feel that whenever you're in trouble...
Surprise, ladies and gentlemen, surprise! The rapist's greatest weapon, the victim's greatest fear. It's all right, gentlemen. It's just a little technique of mine. They're blanks. Please, sit down. Please, sit down. Now, just how does one deal with shock, with surprise, and more importantly, with rape? Run? Attack? Cry for help? Frankly, these are the very things which turn on the sexual deviant. The rapist is a creature who cannot function sexually under normal, socially acceptable conditions. Natural stimuli, the sight of a naked woman, her touch, her kiss, her caress, these fail to create the excitement necessary to generate and support an erection. And without erection, intromission, and hence rape, is impossible. So, it's quite clear that the key to the problem lies in erection. Now, it's well known that erection occurs during periods of excitement. A call goes out. The heart rushes blood to the veins of the penis. Swollen with hot blood, the penile tissues elongate, causing the flaccid penis to become rigid and thus producing the erection, or as it's otherwise known, the hard-on, stiff, or boner. Which has led some people to believe that the penis is a bone. Basically, a rapist without an erection is no more dangerous than the local butcher or flower seller. But to attempt to resist or flee from the rapist is to inflame his need for unnatural excitement. One need only be gentle and understanding to erase the threat of danger. Be nice to him. Talk to him. Tell him you like him. Kiss him. Yes, kiss him. You have nothing to fear. Be friendly towards him, and he'll be friendly towards you. May I please have a volunteer, please? Oh, come now, it's not that frightening. I'm not a rapist. I'm harmless. Please. Now, supposing you're coming back from shopping. You say hello to the doorman, you head for the elevator, the door's open, you get in. Suddenly, someone jumps in behind you. There's no escape. No place to move. There you are with this frightened pervert, maybe even a killer. No place to run to, no one to help, all alone. Just you and the rapist. The slightest mistake could cause the assailant to panic. How do you stave off the menace? Slowly, he backs you into a corner. You can feel his hot, sweaty breath. You can hear the thumping rumbles of his dirty lust. Suddenly, his mouth is kissing your neck. You can feel his face pressed against your cheek. And then his greedy hand finds your breast and squeezes. That's it. That's exactly right. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Now you see, this lovely lady will never get into trouble because she understands the psychology of the rapist. Thank you.
Sigh.
I'm sleeping.
Aren't you even gonna kiss me goodnight?
Go to sleep.
Sigh. 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 Get away. Leave me alone. Get away.
Huh?
Are you trying to rape me? Are you?
Irene, wake up, will you?
Help! Rape! Help! Rape!
What the hell's the matter with you?
Look what you did to me! You beast! You filthy pervert idiot!
What?
Let go of me! You pervert! You sexual deviant beast! Let go of me! I'm gonna tell everybody in the building! You
Come on. Come on. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I was sleeping.
You monster! Let go of me! Don't you dare come near me! You! Leave me alone!
First thing you do is you make sure he's got the stuff on him.
They swallow it. Well, maybe you better let me go up, huh? If he sees you, he'll run.
I'll handle this. You guys just stay out of it. When I get my hands on that punk, I'm gonna tear him apart.
Listen, oh, what you been doing all day?
Look at this, huh?
Give me. Get money.
They don't give a shit about anything.
Money.
Look at that.
What the hell was that?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Don't worry, will you? We got a gun. Hey, screw around with us. We'll use it for target practice.
Yeah? Some other night, huh, Si?
We can get out of this car with 2 machine guns and a hand grenade. Okay, Si, make a right turn here, huh?
Oh, look at that bimbo.
I want you to hit him so you can collect the insurance from you.
Looks like you just come out of your beauty parlor, Si.
Hell, he moves like a slow fart.
Okay, easy, Si. Yeah.